بين السطور، حيث تخفى الحقائق وتروى الأسرار. هناك قصص لم تحكى بعد، شخصيات تقف عند مفترق الطرق، وحكايات تنتظر أن تكتشف. هل أنت مستعد للغوص في أعماق هذه القصص؟ في كل رواية هناك لحظة فاصلة، في كل شخصية يوجد سر عميق. لا تصدق كل ما ترى، ولا تأخذ كل كلمة على محمل الجد، فالحكاية لا تنتهي هنا، إنها فقط البداية. هل تجرؤ على كشف ما وراء السطور؟ هنا بدأت الحكاية مع بنت حسين.
Imagine a young girl in a cramped Warsaw apartment, poring over books by flickering candlelight. The year is 1875, and Poland, under Russian occupation, forbids women from pursuing higher education. But this girl has dreams too daring for her world, dreams that would one day shape the future of science and humanity. Her name was Marie Sklodowska, but history would come to know her as Marie Curie. Marie Curie wasn't only the first woman to win a Nobel Prize. She wasn't merely the first person to win it twice, or the only one to do so in two entirely different scientific fields. She was, quite simply, a force of nature. Her life was a testament to intellect, relentless labor, and sheer courage in the face of a society that tried to tell her no. This is her story. Marie was born in 1867 in Warsaw, Poland, to a family of educators who believed in the power of knowledge despite the political and social repression of their homeland. Her parents instilled in her a hunger for learning, but that hunger came with a price. Loss and hardship followed young Marie everywhere. First, she lost her eldest sister to typhus, then her mother succumbed to tuberculosis shortly after. By the time she was 10, Marie had learned the harshness of life, but also its potential for triumph. Denied access to educational institutions simply because she was a woman, Marie joined an underground organization known as the Flying University, a clandestine establishment where women like her could study science, philosophy, and literature in defiance of Russian authorities. But even the secret teachings of Warsaw couldn't contain her ambition. At the age of 24, Marie made a bold decision that would change her life and the course of history. She moved to Paris. Imagine the freezing Parisian winters of 1891. Marie, now a student at the Sorbonne, often couldn't afford coal to heat her tiny apartment. She survived on little more than bread and tea while diving headfirst into the world of physics and mathematics. Here, among the lectures, the academic debates, and the long hours in the library, Marie Sklodowska became Marie Curie. It wasn't long before her brilliance caught the attention of fellow scientist Pierre Curie. Their partnership would become legendary. When they married in 1895, it wasn't just a union of hearts, but also of minds. Together, they worked to unlock the secrets of the universe. Intrigued by the mysterious rays that Henri Becquerel had discovered emanating from uranium, the Curies began probing the nature of these invisible forces. Marie coined the term radioactivity to describe the phenomenon, one of the countless marks she left on the scientific lexicon. But Marie wasn't content with merely understanding one element. By processing tons, and we mean tons, of pitchblende, a uranium-rich mineral, often in grueling conditions inside adapted sheds, Marie and Pierre achieved the impossible. They isolated not one, but two new elements. One was named polonium after Poland, her homeland. The other, radium, would become central to her life's work. Their discovery revolutionized science and earned the couple the 1903 Nobel Prize in Physics, shared with Henri Becquerel. Remarkably, this made Marie the first woman ever to be recognized by the Nobel Committee. But instead of receiving universal applause, she faced resistance. Some critics dismissed her contributions, assuming Pierre must have done all the major work. But Marie's determination never wavered, though tragedy would soon test her resolve in ways no one could have foreseen. In 1906, Pierre Curie was killed in a street accident, leaving Marie to continue their work alone. A lesser soul might have crumbled, but not Marie. She channeled her grief into science, taking over Pierre's academic position and continuing to push the boundaries of what was possible. In 1911, she silenced her critics in stunning fashion when she was awarded her second Nobel Prize, this time in chemistry, for her discovery of the elements radium and polonium, along with her groundbreaking work on radioactivity. Among her many achievements, perhaps one of the most profound was her application of science to medicine. During World War I, she developed portable X-ray units, known as little Curies, to assist battlefield medics in treating wounded soldiers. These machines drastically increased survival rates, and Marie personally taught herself to drive so she could deliver the equipment to the front lines. She even trained young women as radiology technicians, ensuring that her wartime contributions saved countless lives. Marie Curie wasn't just a scientist, she was a healer.
هكذا انتهت واحدة من الحكايات التي كانت بين السطور، ولكن هل وصلت إلى نهاية حقيقية؟ أم أن هناك المزيد مما لم تكتشفه بعد؟ كل قصة تحمل في طياتها المزيد من الأسرار، وكل شخصية لها خيوط مخفية في الزمن. ربما حكايتك هي التالية. تابعنا لمزيد من القصص، لأن الحقيقة دائما بين السطور. مع قناة هنا بدأت الحكاية مع بنت حسين. لا تنسوا الاشتراك في القناة وتفعيل زر الجرس